Hello, how's it going? How's it going, everyone? Oh, jeez. Hi, Yuri Seraphim, how's it going? Oh man, favorite time of the morning. Man, I wish I could stream a lot earlier on weekdays. It'd be fun to do it from like 3 to like 5 or 6 ish. But today it's a little bit of a special case because I ended up getting some time off for Thursday and Friday. I have a birthday thing going on this weekend, so I was gonna take some time to be able to grab some stuff. I actually did go to the mall like today and was able to pick up a couple things. I got a gift, but I also found like a random little trinket. There was like this really shabby like figure shop, and they had this like $10 like Shinji like keychain. It was like the shittiest looking like Shinji Ikari. And I was like, this looks pitiful. I need this. It's like, what's it called? It was probably like one of the scammiest places in the world because it was like, oh sorry, this is what's it called? Footage of the game itself. Hold on, let me. I was like, instead of playing music, I'm going to play like the main menu like music or main menu sound effects. Because it was a very it was a very pitiful Shinji Ikari figurine. It was just kind of like a cute little, just like ah. I love him and his dead boyfriend. I was looking for other ones. Like I was trying to see if there was an equally shabby Kaworu one. I was desperate, but they only had like these really cheapo, like kind of like Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen ones. Like some of these, I don't know where these are sourced. Like I don't know where you found these from. These aren't official. None of these are official. I was looking around the store and this guy like who's like maybe in his like looks like a dad in his 50s was just like, if you've never been here before, let me give you a rundown on what this is. The left side of the store, that's all anime. This right side of the store, there's just whatever here. The whatever sign was what's it called, like some like keychains. Some of them were really shabby. Some of them looked like, what's it called, like they were supposed to mimic what's it called, what are those figures, Funko Pops, but they look even shabbier. I'm like, I feel like a lot of these were probably bought like second hand. Like a lot of these might have been like a few. It's kind of look like a little bit like Alibaba, a little bit, or like Wish. Like these are like Wish figurines that you put in the mall and are just like, okay, like I'm reselling this. I hope that I didn't buy it too much, but I was like, you know what, like I don't know if anime stores, they don't last in the mall. Like a lot of times anime stores, it'll be like around for like maybe like a year and then it's gone. So I'm like, I should support local. So what's it called? I need to find a Shinji. Oh, you have a few Shinji Kaworu. Most are scales. Favorite little Pookie is Shinji Izukata. Oh, that's so adorable. I was looking at like a Kaworu one for the longest time. I think it might have been like one of those like kind of cutesy ones. I need to be able to drag it on over. What was it? It was like a fairly affordable Kaworu figure. I was kind of desperate for it. It was this Hello Good Smile one, where like the face looks really derpy, or it looks a little like funny, and it's just like ah. There's this little baby Kaworu just like singing enriches the soul, Shinji. Look, Shinji. I'm a little $15 figure, Shinji. Isn't that wonderful? Put me on your desk, Shinji. It is for your soul. I feel like my frame of reference is always the really ancient dub for Shinji, because I know there's quite a few that had that sort of, I guess is more conventionally like, I guess kind of anime voice where he's just like, yes, I will find you, Shinji, and I will be able to save you. But I feel like there's just something very fun and quaint about like the like I guess like late 90s, early 2000s Ava dub, where it's just like where they just had pretty much people that were just like, okay, we're pulling you aside from like local theater. Let's make this roll. It's just like singing enriches the soul. It is mankind's greatest achievement. Wouldn't you agree, Shinji? You are delicate like glass. That is, your heart is. It's just a very calming voice. It's just very therapeutic. And I'm like, that actually fits Kaworu a bit. Dramatical Murder Alba figure with him upside down on his hoverboard. I feel like that have to be a prize collection. Wait a second. Let's... I need to look up hoverboard because they're only showing the lewd one. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is cool shit. I need a really good figure because I feel like I only get like Nendoroids, and I'm like, or like that's like kind of the best I've gotten so far. And I'm just like, I need to find like one figure that's just like just really juiced up. Something in the hundreds or 200s. Man, I I feel like I need to play through Dramatical Murder. I guess I can't really do it on stream because I'm not. I don't think that's something you can do on Twitch. I would have to find like, be like, okay, this is going to be an exclusive VOD on like a Patreon or a Fansly sort of thing. But this is what's it called? But yeah, I think like I have it on my laptop. I just need to power through it one day. I hear it's a wonderful game. Let's see. Let me get the game started. Cause I'm like, let's see. Exactly how much of this? Oh, I could pick quite a bit of this. Hey, Carol. You and Carol chat. There's nothing going on. Also, Rimuru is swims. Wait a second. Holds the phone. Oh wait, I have to look this up on my phone instead. It's like, wait a second. This is important. This is important research. Excuse me. Cheerleader outfit, swimsuit outfit. These are very important. Oh, that's really cute, the swimsuit one. Cheerleader one. Whoa, mama. Oh, this cheerleader one's the hype. Oh, that's perfect. I don't know who it was, but I definitely remember somebody on my stream that was like, hey, did you hear about this one? What the heck is this? Why is there a pimple in the middle of my farm? There was definitely somebody that showed up and was like, hey, like, what's it called? Did you know about this one particular doujinshi? I'm like, I know. I know the doujinshi. Where I think it was the... It's like... It's like there was definitely one where it was like, okay, this was the one where it was like, him being like, oh boy, like, what's it called? I'm in this new body. Time to use it for, like, what's it called? Ulterior motives. That someone was, like, acting all coy about, like, oh man, like, have you heard of this one before? Like, I bet you haven't. I'm like, no, I know what this is. Yeah, it's a bit, not safe for work. It's not the best. There's this one Ito skin. I guess like a mod. Is it like a mod for Genshin? Or is it, what's it called? Oh, a figure. There was one saucy figure I was looking on getting. I forget what it is. I know there was a Scaramouche one I was looking into, but I'm like, that's way too expensive, and it's also not something I can display out in the open, because that's hella dangerous. I feel like there's other characters. Let's see. Elvis had a moment. Let's talk later. Kamen Rider. Toji Fushiguro. I feel like I know what that. I feel like I know that one. I've come across that one. I was like, Jujutsu Kaisen isn't exactly my bag, but this is my bag. This particular image of, or this particular like figure of Toji. I think it was like one company that does like all of the sus figure or all of the lewd figures of like just like all these like ripped dudes. It's like, let's see, Toji SFW figure. Stop. I'm going to go into this screen to see if Int is here. Int is not here. It's like it's like JJK fell off, but Toji man. Yeah, oh I see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, what's it called? Gentleman 18. I think that's like the company that does all of the what's it called? Insane ones. I feel like all of them are perfect, but they're also super expensive. But as always, I know I'm not as familiar with One Piece, but they also did something with Zoro. It was kind of there. Wait to see everyone with Chozo, yeah. Forget who was like eek. I feel like pathetic emo man. I feel like Toji really fits the bill. I think that's something where I'm like, I think probably around the time like they revealed him in like the anime and he had the sort of deep like I think he was Koyasu, Takehito Koyasu. We're just like, okay, I'm I'm I can sim. I can simp for this. I understand. Oh, I can't put this. I can't put this. I can't carry this chicken. I can't steal it. I think I sold it. The eggs. Let me make my way across town. I feel like what's it called? Like middle-aged anime men who are super angsty are always like some of the best characters. It won't be too long. It'll feel long. I'll be okay. Not too okay. Not too. Love you, Marsh. Love you. Oh, Marie's gone. Hey. Some people need a little space to themselves. You hold someone from their need too long. Man, Marie left. Man, some parts of this game are wild. Hi, minor fuel allowed or not really. Well, it's something where, what's it called? Sometimes I discuss not safe for work stuff, but what's it called? Oh. But I think that for the most part, it's not something where I'm gonna get too wild with it. I think I've gotten like maybe at the most, what's it called? I think I've gotten to like the most extent talking about like the figures. Uh, what's it called? I think that for most other streams, it's not the best because I do make kind of off jokes, but it's mostly just down to jokes. I think that if jokes are fine, then what's it called? It shouldn't be too terrible, and I can mind myself too, or at least mind my tongue, so not like what's it called, just rattling off the worst stuff. Usually it's just for cursing or for like, what's it called, some saucy jokes, but I'd say probably at most it's like a good PG-13 if that's decent. It's either sex related or other shit, so no worries. That makes sense. Yeah, I feel like that there's not anything foul. This game isn't a foul game, or I don't have anything really too foul to say about it. So at the very least, this particular stream should be fine. But I mostly just put the precaution there so I'm not like, what's it called? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, sure. Like, what's it called? There isn't anything. I'm not like trying to like boot people out, but it's also not something where my streams get too wild. Thank you so much. But let's see. I completely forgot this dialogue. I guess it's like times are good. I guess they're pretty good. Things are pretty good. Just wanted to check in. How you doing? I'm not great. I miss Arachno. What else can I say? Oh. His wife went on a work trip. You have a really cool Pokemon. Thank you so much. What's it called? I. Oh man. This is a really sad point for Marshall. My favorite Deem is here. Oh, the Yoda one. Oh, happy affiliate. What's it called? I'm glad that the Yoda redeem is a lot of fun. I think that what's it called? I always love that little clip from like I think it's the Lego game. Oh, oh yeah, thank you so much. It's my I I just found in like the chat that it was like affiliate anniversary. At least it was like nearby affiliate anniversary. Yeah, I guess it's like November. It's been a year since I started streaming with this model. I think I was playing a lot of. I started off with Pokemon Scarlet, still playing it. It's just one of those things where I usually play on like weekends and weekdays are really short streams, but my weekends are relatively long. Ana. That's mostly just me. That's just like, what's it called? The auto redeem. It's expensive because it's me doing the ana. Oh man, I forgot that I grew lime trees over here. Let's see. Is this tobacco? Or is this, what's it called? I forget what these leaves are. I don't think it's cabbage. I did waste all my points on that. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll try to like pepper in a few like just like random autos in the middle of nowhere, just so it doesn't feel like it was too much of a waste. Just start reacting to random things like auto. I feel like I found you when you're playing Pokemon. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like my most consistent game at the moment because I think I've just been regularly playing it. My Thursdays are a little more like unpredictable. Usually with Sundays I do have personas. So I feel like usually I'll play like random RPGs. Hey, I was gotta go because I have to wake up at 5 and it's 9. Oh shit. Hopefully, what's it called? It's not too much trouble. Like, what's it called? Your sleep schedule. But yeah, what's it called? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope you, what's it called? Had a good time with the redeem. The Yoda redeem. Yeah, have a wonderful time and hopefully you get some good sleep. Because what's it called? Sleep can be really hard to come by. What? Oh wait, no, wrong toggle. There we go. Oh, it's the afternoon already? I didn't even plant rice. It's like 4:13. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I keep on streaming while like everyone, what's it called? While it's so like early. I feel like sometimes I either like stream while it's way too early or way too late. Usually on my end, like, what's it called? I'm kind of on like the Eastern Standard Time. So I'm usually, what's it called? Wait for my minutes to kick in, so I'll have to have you tab in chat for, well, until it does. Oh, no worries. I think, what's it called? I think that, I don't know exactly when my meds usually kick in. I feel like Buspirone isn't usually too, like, it's kind of like a more consistent thing where it's just like always on. But I know some pills are a lot more like, what's it called? A lot more rapid. I think my Trazodone kind of does that. Oh, stop grabbing the chicken. I guess probably it's a little easier. I guess probably my. Oh, I think I know why. Because what's it called? I'm usually on in the mornings. I guess as far as your time zone goes, because what's it called? I usually stream from like 5 to 6, and it's only because I'm off on work that what's it called? I caught you at like 4. I'm so sorry. It's good because it's nice to chill before I sleep. Oh, do you sleep in the mornings, or what's it called? Because my roommate's sister is, what's it called? Is like a nurse that works like usually the night shift. So she usually has to like wake up really late, but then sleep really early. Oh. My time. I know I'm at like a really weird point in this game because I'm trying to figure out exactly when some of the story stuff will activate. I know that Marshall stuff has been happening a lot more, Marshall and Marie. To be honest with you, I feel less while she's away like this. I feel happy for her, but I'm also miserable. I guess he was it called? She has to be away for work. I think that with Pony, a lot of that character development happened like way earlier on. Yeah, I usually sleep in the early morning till 10, set my pop to the day, nap more, then get dinner ready. Oh. A full-time carrier. Yeah. Black. Let's see, it's another rice day. No, it's late. I mean, it's not late. I know it's early. Rice all of the time. Full-time carrier. He's just started to wander around just now, and it makes me unable to. Oh, I'm really sorry that you have quite a bit of a handful. I know that my roommate's kind of contending with her dad, like kind of having to recover. Like, he's kind of like a lot older in his like 50s or I believe either 60s maybe. And like he survived like a stroke, I think, in like the summer. He was in Haiti for the longest time, but we finally brought him over. But because of that, he's what's it called? I guess kind of has to constantly need to be like sort of watched over. Like he can sit comfortably, but he'll like fall over without the support because half of him is like not quite like up. I showed up one time to be able to help him out. Usually just likes watching soccer. Oh, thank you so much, Lichio. Thank you so much. Is there a main story for this game? There is. It's what's it called? You're kind of just like you're working as a farmer on this planet, and you have to kind of like, I guess, make enough money to sort of be like a reliable sort of farmer, but also like make enough money to make a trip up to the moon. But for some reason, the moon is like somewhere that's like a lot more of like kind of a ritzier place to get up to. So a lot of the people down here are just kind of like trying their best to sort of chip away at the limited resources that are on this planet. So every time I'm kind of like, I guess, talking to people about going up to the moon, everyone's just sort of like solemn about it and is like, oh. I found you all browsing YouTube. Oh, awesome! I feel like I feel like with YouTube VODs, I'm always like putting them up and like just throwing clips on there, just seeing what sticks. I'm always curious about what performs well and what doesn't. So I feel like sometimes like there's just like the wildest pop-offs for some of the clips. Or it's one of those things where it's like I'll just be like, I keep on getting the spam calls. Thanks for checking in on me. I think she'll be home soon. See you around. Pop's like 80 fun, so it can be a lot, but I love him. Of course. It's one of those things where it can be difficult. I can only imagine. I know that my dad's starting to get a lot older and his back is getting really rough because he does a lot of labor. But I've been a lot more worried about him lately because I'm not sure about what he's taking care of himself very well. I think he's starting to get, let's see, 64, 74, 84, 94, 94. Yeah, I guess he turned 60. He turned 60 earlier this year, so with that and a lot of labor, like my mom's just pushing him to like try to settle down or at least take on a manager position because he's just like doing a lot of labor. I know I have to visit them over the weekend because they were wondering how I was doing. Another battle, another victory, another day. But yeah, I'm always curious what works with YouTube because I'm like, I'll just be like, I feel like this particular clip might pop off or this particular clip might be good. I'm like, let's see exactly what makes my VODs look a little more like spicier, what makes my streams a little bit more spicier. Sometimes I'm rattling off a lot, but this is with Before the Green Moon, it's a little more chill. It's a little more of an easygoing game because it's like a farming sim, and I'm not making too many jokes about like what's it called? Where I'm like teasing people or like I think probably the latest like VOD had like a clip where I was pretty much like hitting on Ryoji from Persona 3. See you around. But yeah, I couldn't imagine doing labor work now. My younger self has machined me now. I'm too tired to make. Yeah, I think that what's it called? My dad came here from he immigrated from the Middle East, so a lot of his kind of like expertise was a lot of vocational work. So he kind of does a lot of like air conditioning and repair. So he's definitely he's definitely putting a lot more on himself while he's like getting a lot of the AC work, kind of taking care of like air conditioners. I know that a lot of the reason why he like wanted me to kind of get far into education was because what's it called? Uh he wanted me to kind of at least get into more white collar work versus like just the sort of backbreaking stuff he's had to contend with. But I feel bad. I'm not really like the best son. I did get pretty far. I what's it called? I have my master's. I did one semester of a doctorate before I dropped out because their thing was my expertise is communications and like what's it called? Like communications. But the main doctorate that was by me was more like focused on English and literature. So I wasn't learning exactly what I wanted to learn as a doctorate. I would have had to commute to a more expensive college to be able to get that done. But I think my parents have been kind of disappointed in me because they ended up kind of really hyper focused on the idea of me being a professor because that was kind of my main dream, I guess, being a professor. And then I feel like, what's it called? The my chair or my thesis chair like threw me under the bus and said like there are many reasons I would not recommend you for like what's it called being like I guess kind of like a what's it called like an assistant professor, but one of them is the fact that you're from this school and instead of actually like wanting somebody that's from the school we want somebody that's out of state. So I ended up really like kind of really letting it get to me. So I ended up kind of focusing a little bit more on marketing, but also kind of getting a lot of my kind of dream stuff mostly just kind of on my own time, like being able to kind of like do some like creative writing, being able to blog anime, being able to blog like or being able to like write like sort of like novels or like not novels but come up with novels like or start writing a novel. I think that probably I've kind of I think with VTubing it's definitely helped kind of be a nice creative outlet that's allowed me to be more like I guess be able to flex what I wanted to do like in college because like one of the things I wanted to do in college was also on my just off time like moonlight as like a stand-up comic. But like there was it I'm in a miserable college town where there's like nothing there other than just like what's it called? Like just random businesses. So I didn't quite get like what I was going for with this. It was a little crummy that situation. But I think that with a lot of VTubing, I ended up realizing that so much of what I wanted to do wasn't like be entirely on the stage. Because like being on the stage is nice, telling jokes is nice, but I feel like it's also just kind of performing. The performing aspects of it were something that really made kind of stuck with me, and I think that a lot of that kind of improv or a lot of that kind of came out as I started doing more VTubing around like 2023. Like it was just like last year, like where I started. It was such a good time. I think that it's been really helping me out quite a bit, like to be able to kind of just have that sort of creative outlet, but also just do what I wanted to do as far as like being able to have a little fun. Breeze on the boat. He speaks highly of you. Are you friends? Hey, come back here, Marshall. Come back. See you around. Younger me worked off the grid and farms in the outback. Never again. I hate the heat. I can't imagine. That sounds like it's pretty interesting. Like, what's it called? Farming. Especially in the outback. I feel like it's probably really dry, but at the same time, like, it definitely feels like a change of scenery. Or I think that I've gotten so used to, like, humid heat that, like, I don't know what dry heat is like, but I know it's probably something that, yeah, I'd be careful. It's like I should probably be careful what I wish for. I think for the most part, a lot of my more like backbreaking labor was mostly just working in my family, working in my family's house, because like they just had like a huge garden that they just kept on building on like gradually and gradually over the years. And like because my dad does a lot of that labor, he's pretty much like, okay, now you are a part of this. Now you have to help like build this fence and help with getting the kitchen together and laying down like all of the tiles and all of the wood paneling. Like this isn't just me or this isn't just one of my coworkers. This is also you. Red dirt and dry heat. I imagine that is probably like really a dry. I'm curious about what the red dirt's like though. It feels like such a different change of scenery because around here it's mostly like, I guess because it's more humid, you have like a combination of just like random like trees that look ordinary and like trees that weren't meant to be grown down here but for some reason they planted. I can't imagine having to like do all of that though throughout an entire day though. Like from morning to night. It's bad enough working in that condition with like wet heat, but like dry heat I imagine would be really difficult. Here we go. Hopefully it fills up the. Get some lime trees in here. There we go. Let me see if anybody's busy. I know at some point I'm probably gonna have to finish this game because I feel like I've gotten to the point where I'm like kind of scraping by on some of the story. I'm just accruing a lot of money, but I'm not really applying it to like anything. All the cutscenes are starting to dry up. I'm not sure if it's something where I need to like get going with it like soon. Okay. Take the egg. Take the egg. I didn't even live at the farm. I was just a worker helping out. Literally lived in a tent. I was just being able to. I don't see where this other egg is. Where's the other egg? There we go. I found one. The third one always hides. The third egg is always just like missing. But yeah, oh, that reminds me. I think most of my experience working on other people's farms is mostly just like, yeah, what's it called? My sister's, she used to do like horses or horseback riding. And like one of the things that they would do is just put her to work and like have her like maintain like parts of the farm and it's like or parts of the stables and it's just like, oh. Sometimes I would just be stuck there because it's like it's not like my parents could like just leave me at home at that time. So I'd have to come along and be like, man, this is like this is like hot and miserable. You're just kind of like disassociating for a couple hours. Jeez, it's a rice day. There's a lot of rice. This is down. Let's see what I can comb through. Because limes grow really good in this kind of wilderness. I've gotten to the point where I've played for so long that I'm like, what's it called? Oh, I've gotten the optimal time to grow limes. Bananas are so finicky. Let's see, what kind of seeds? Let's see. Let's grow some more of these. Where's his hunting season? Because for pests and fixing fences, kangaroos are the pests. Man, kangaroos, that must be very intimidating. Because I've definitely seen videos of them just kind of being like, just kind of like the sort of like, kind of beast they have to kind of just like nudge aside. And you have to kind of like, what's it called? Like stand your ground against them because they get really big and like burly. Oh, I guess what's it called? Having to hunt them as well. I guess probably the thing that would have to be done is making sure that you aren't able to like see them as much, but because of that, it's just kind of like they take people out. Not take people out, they take out like, what's it called? Like surrounding things or attacking certain things, like. I think around here, a lot of it's like coyotes or like, we get big lizards around here. So, what's it called? We have like big lizards that wind up like I guess kind of like, what's it called? They start like climbing on people's like fences. They start like attacking like the local wildlife. So a lot of people just want to kill the lizards, but we also get coyotes sometimes. We got like we got a big coyote spree, like I think like a month or so ago, and they were like killing like some of our ducks. Foxes hunt our birds, wild boars, and poor little bunnies and possums. Yeah, it's usually like, what's it called? Like ducks and possums usually get the brunt of it. Sometimes it's our like wildlife that gets them, like. I think that I don't remember. There was like, I feel like there's been quite a few that attack the small birds. We get quite a few birds and we've seen them be. No! I know what it is. I know what we've had an outbreak of. Otters. We have so many otters. They're really cute, but they also like are murderers. Because like, we'll get like random small birds or ducks that just keep on being preyed upon because like the otters are just like unrelenting. Coyotes are a little more extraordinary. That's a little bit more up north, but sometimes they trickle a bit more down south when they want to get a little wild. No, I don't really feel like talking today. And Marshall's really upset. I guess it's gonna be a while. I have to wait until Marie comes home then. You know what really burns my bacon though? Is that, what's it called? Int was supposed to arrive. Int is like, what's it called? This wonderful like, what's it called? This wonderful hacker who builds things and is non-binary. But they ended up falling into this, what's it called, this portal. And that's why I keep on coming to this area, because this is where Int lives. Like, they went through this Stargate and just went missing, and I'm like, okay, exactly how much in-game time will it take for them to return? There's a limit to how many we're allowed to hunt, because we can't just aimlessly hunt when it all has to be tracked, especially when it comes to roos and possums. Yeah, I feel like they have like hunting limitations down here. I think that a lot of times like people just fish indiscriminately. People just love to fish down here. So they'll just go into any lake and just be like, okay, we're gonna waste our time here by like kind of mulling through and like just draining these lakes dry. But what's it called? I know that on like, what's it called, like apps like there's the app one, like the neighborhood app, like Nextdoor I think it's called. On Nextdoor, like, or like subreddits to like local like areas. People always talk about how much they want to like kill the lizards because we got like big lizards down here, and they keep on like. I guess it's really sad because I used to keep those lizards as like pets. I had like two pets that were like lizards. One was a one named Mint that ran away, and I was really sad. And one was Matilda, who like pretty much became so elderly or lived for so long that we ended up like taking her to like a sanctuary where other like big lizards lived. So she was able to have a little bit more amenities than what we were able to give her. But she was a family pet for a while and we took good care of her. Taking her inside for the winter was pretty rough though, because like she was very stationary, but like when she started flailing around, you had to watch your arms because like her nails would like gut you. There are times where her claws would just like scrape through me because like iguanas, they don't play with their claws. Yeah, super strict fishing laws that they'll fine you hard if you're caught. Yeah, a lot of it's like what's it called? A lot of it's mostly just like you pretty much are called out when you're caught, but if you're not caught, like you're going to be reckless, and because people down here are just flat out reckless, they'll just be like, "Yeah, we'll just go fishing in the dark and like see if nobody's going to come around." Let's see. This one's about the grass. Such a pain to trudge through when I'm hungry. Let's see. Probably have to go back inside. As the lizards we have are Mars iguanas. Ah. Yeah, we got like iguanas down here. Those are like the what's it called? We got like Godzilla ones. They just really thrive down here and like people hate it. Over here fishing areas are patrolled. Oh man, that probably makes it a lot more difficult. I don't know if it's a lot different in other states, but in mine, like, people are just like very careless and will just be like, we'll just either start fishing in residential areas. Tobacco always dies in this weather. Let's get a sword at least. I feel like I can game the system if I have the umbrella on. Okay, tobacco's bad, but limes are decent. Well, inspect your stash and write you up, so it's best not to fuck around. Yeah, it's one of those things where I imagine it's probably like that if you're trying to make sure that like the local wildlife is safe and preserved. But like here they play around a little too much. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna like ruin everything. Like we're going to make sure that like everything is fished over. Like I feel like people would be in uproar if they couldn't just fish like down here, or if they had like limitations on it. They're just like, we want like to like take pictures of our fish and like show them off to our friends. Let's see. I know this is going to do bad. I want to do my bit. Do at least some due diligence to make sure that I have all of my seeds accounted for. Get some more apples. everything is... My stamina's like... What I've come to find out is that this can drain your stamina being out in the rain. I'm like, oh no. This is actually a finite resource. I think while I'm doing... I guess while I'm planting seeds, the game's a little generous with me. But I feel like there was a time I was out in, like, downtown. They were like, hey, you like your health bar? Want to see it go lower? Oh hey, it's not terrible out. The game's not yelling at me for farming out in the rain. Okay, eggs, there we go. That was 4. Did I forget? Alright, come on, let's go afternoon. Come on, inch, swear. Please. There's so much. Oh, wait a second. The guy's out. Let's see. What can I buy here? Well, I'll just buy these random things. It's like anything to trigger any cutscene is good. It's like I'm at the point where I'm just frivolously wasting enough money that the game's like, hey, you want bonus dialogue? You want bonus scenes? Like, I'm starving. Hmm. Let's see, maybe here. I know Carol's like playing a lot of gun game. I think I've kind of gotten to the point where everyone's like, you had a chat with them. It was okay. Like, Pony hasn't given me anything beyond just like, he's happy to see you. You kiss and then you don't. Handle, activate with matches. What in the heck is this? What did I just buy? Okay. Drone light. The gray market for light provide. Continue to thrive. This watch syncs to your active branch. Will continue to work on the moon. Keep up the great work, Moonrise Hopefuls. That's your biometrics. Handle and matches. Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me. It's like I don't need the isekai. Alright. Let me tinker around with some of this random stuff I bought. Maybe later. Any cutscene? No cutscene. Just him just sitting out in the rain, angsty. Thanks for checking in on me. I think she'll be home soon. Grasses grow here fast. Such a pain to trudge through when I'm hungry, huh? Let's see, so this... Oh wait, this is just a light. Okay. It helps me move around the evenings. Oh. How does this explain the baseball? What is this? Oh no, it's stuck! My baseball! No! I was so ambitious. I thought it was gonna work. Maybe in the morning the baseball will behave. Hmm. Okay, let's do a fire hazard. Let's see what. Okay. Oh, F in the chat. This baseball. No, I was so dedicated to it. Oh, that's so cool. It makes it ambient. Reassuring. It's like going to bed while the candle's on. That's gonna start a fire. Alright. Is the baseball in the corner? Yep. You know what? I'm gonna treat that baseball like it's a decoration. What's it called? I'm gonna turn some. What's it called? Some lemons into lemonade. E. Alright. Magic. Alright, let's. So much for base. Horizon is like exactly what will happen if I agree to go to the moon. Ah, gloomy. Oars. It's kind of a fun combination with like the alien eyes because I feel like it like starts to kind of look a little yandere, where it's like it goes from just kind of being like oh, so sad to you seem like you're having a good time. Who are you talking to? Who else are you talking to? You're only allowed to talk to me, okay? Sorry. I'm like, I'm like, this comes off as a little. It's like I try not to lean on like what's it called, feeling unsettling, because I don't like to make people feel like they're uncomfortable. Alien when he can't get baseball bat. Just like getting pissed, be like, come on, no, no, get back, get up here, get up here, get up here, get up here. I know the ad break's coming soon, so I'm probably gonna use that time to go stop by the restroom. Alright, I'm back. Lee. Okay. It's almost afternoon. Can't put away. Let's see. Okay, everything works. I'm like, does my mic work? And I'm like, yes, of course your mic works. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, there's nothing. I'm not gonna break my wall. It's like intrusive thought of just breaking the walls so that like everything is broken. There's no new cutscenes here. Start walking around town with a baseball bat like I'm like, what's it called? Trying to hustle people. Be like, what's it called? You owe me money, Elvis! Hope you don't like hope you don't like cleaning up the trash can, because I'm knocking over. Let's see. Oh, like the physics. But no, I was able to knock it over a bit. I was able to knock over those cans with the bat. Let's see. Is there anything else? Is Apple? All my tools just matches those things. Those things. Is there anything over here? No, it's a busy day here, so I can't really ask Carol anything. I feel like I bought just about everything here except a poncho. Handle. It's like the snails all join each other. Alright, Carol. Just chatted. He's in a good mood. Race through the days, race through the nights. Sure if I should be doing like routine inspection. Especially not if probably not gonna get dialogue. Yeah, I feel like I neglected. No, it's all there. Oh, there we go. There's an egg. Really trim up around here so they're really easy to see. There we go. Here we go. Go downstairs. See what things are waiting for me. Okay. There's nothing. I guess checking in on Marshall. Thanks for checking in on me. I think she'll be home soon. Maybe I might think of like trying something new for Thursdays. 3, 2, 1. It's like I'm not sure if I'm like ready for fighting games. Just see, right for fighting games again. Fighting games always make me feel so depressed because I'm like, every victory is a hollow one. Oh, oops. You go over here. At this point, I'm just kind of mostly farming for like to be able to afford eggs, or no, afford what's it called? Like the apples, so I can get eggs for my chicken. But yeah, there's you. There is you. I know for a lot of the fighting games I haven't played like the stories. I played the story for Street Fighter, but that's because it's a little more like in depth. Some more rice, as per usual. Yeah, part of me wonders, like, what's it called? If, like, I should do some of my fighting game stories, or at least, like, see if I can use my streaming time to try to climb the ranked ladders. Like a madman, like a mad alien. I'm like, that feels like kind of a psychotic thing. Like having to struggle through like ranked matches. Just tears streaming through my eyes. It's like there's two kind of tears I have when I'm streaming. The one where I get really sad at stuff, and the one where I'm like, I'm suck at everything. Funny burst into laughter, you kiss and then you leave. I forget when Ents like went through the Stargate. I don't think Elvis is going to give me anything. Part of me wants to see. I know it's like still got quite a bit of time. Grasses grow fast, such a pain. Man, I remember the time, what's it called? A random dude like solicited Marshall. Guy was like just minding his own business, and another trucker was like, hey dude, if you want some like alone time, that'd be fun. And then he was like, I'm monogamous, but thank you. TM12 who recommended to me was like, I never came across this dialogue before. If I do some yard work. He was like really like he was really discreet about it too, and he's like, well, if you need some alone time, like I could always join you. And then like Marshall's like, oh, thank you, but I'm monogamous. I'm like, oh, that's what you meant. I was like, wait, is that what you meant? And then Marshall said that. I'm like, yep, that's what you meant. It's a very fun game. I would definitely recommend this, but I think for the past month or so, like I've kind of hit a bit of a dry spot where I'm not getting as many cutscenes. I think the game is supposed to be relatively short, but it's also one of those games where they kind of give you like, I guess like this sort of emotional gambit where it's like, or this emotional kind of like ultimatum where it's like you can make your connections here. You can get like really close to the people around here. But it also means that by going up to the moon, you're kind of abandoning everyone down here. And you kind of have this moral quandary of like, if I leave everybody, if all of my emotional and personal attachments are just up and gone, like, will they come to hate me for it? It's like that inner paranoia of like, will my neighbors hate me if I go to the moon instead of just like farm down here? Or like, will they look down on me because I was like, or will they think I was looking down on them by being like, I'm abandoning you guys and going to the moon? Who needs this farming stuff when I can like, what's it called? Live the fast life. Be around. Interesting stuff. Me on Sunhaven, I'm looking date all the men. It's like, who will I marry and everyone will hate me? I feel like I was recommended Sunhaven at some point, like earlier on, because one of the first games I was streaming back when I was a PNG was Stardew Valley, and like they were like, "Hey, if you like something like this, do Sunhaven. That's really good." I saw one called Fields of Mistra that had like a really cute guy with like red hair. I was thinking about that lately. But I think that Sunhaven was one I got in recommends for. I know with Stardew, I ended up I haven't like gotten with, I guess I hadn't gotten close enough to marry anybody, but I think probably the two characters I have the most like experience with is Alex and I think her name is Elizabeth or Emily. It was between the jock and like the bartender with the blue hair. Oh my, what's it called? My limes finally died. They lived a long life, my friend. They lived a long life. Rest easy, my friends. Stand strong. Or stand proud. I think that was the Sukuna one. Stand proud, you did well. I need to play more fields. I have a PNG of Yuri and Pixels. I need to see some of the choices in that game, because I feel like I really like redheads enough, and because like the main guy is the main guy everyone loves is a redhead, it's like, oh, like, what's it called? I feel like that's probably gonna be the go-to. Hey, don't judge me, Carol. You and Carol chat. He is an easygoing guy. Except when he is. Oh, me when I saw Ellie. Oh, Sam and Stardew. I think isn't that the one that like has like the guitar and everything? Like he's kind of like a nice like kind of humble rock star. I know Elliot's like the writer. I remember I think there's someone who I'm kind of like, I guess who I kind of became pen pals with on Reddit who's like, what's it called? Who was also kind of just like somebody who went for Elliot. He's the skater guy in the band, blonde dude. Yeah. He always had such a fun charm to him. I think personal taste wise, I liked Sebastian the most, but I think that he ended up being like really hard to come by. And like my like chickens were doing well enough that I could just give like Alex like a random egg and he'd just be really happy with me. Be like, thanks, bro, for this egg in this trying time. Man, there's no rain. There's no rain to just do all this for me. He's really dumb, and that's my weakness. I feel like himbo guys make for like a really fun, just kind of like character dynamic, especially in video games or like movies. Like I feel like a lot of like characters and things like kind of have that sort of himbo energy to them that just is like very like endearing. And because of that, they wind up see exactly how much more can I plant before the game screams at me. This much. There's one more patch. Missed it. Now my health is hating me. Health is screaming. Could have bought in seeds. Man. How a bummer. Ray's watching over the chickens. See you around, yeah? Grasses grow so fast, it's such a pain to trudge through. Ha! Hmm. Don't have anything here. Don't know if Int is around. Is there any dialogue with Elvis? No. Elvis is not available. Elvis is not in the building. He's here. Probably just wants me to see me around. Maybe if I go inside of their home. There's, there's machine parts. Is this a possible allusion to the idea that Int might be coming? I just patrol around. Maybe the grandma might show up. I know the grandma is outside, usually here. Aw. Like how for some reason, like the music gets really sinister inside their home, even though they're really chill. I'm like, this is a little like, what's it called? A little like horror game, slightly. Hmm. Oh no, I'm gonna be told that I'm gonna be kicked out. I have to go back inside. They're like, you've had enough time outside. Yeah. They're like, done enough today. There we go. lot of eggs and rice. Don't think there's anything else though. It's dark out. Nice. Let me see what happens if I decide to go to the. You know what? Don't know exactly how much is left of this. Water what I can. Do what I can make do with. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see, let's touch base across. Probably gonna do one more head back. Oh, I just planted you guys. What do you mean? Season's bad, I suppose. Four, five, and gonna BRB a sec. I just have to go. Alright, I'm back. Oh wait. I don't think there's anything I can do throughout the day. I think everything is good. Guess I'm just gonna sleep through that. Alright, let's go. Let's hustle. I know it's getting to the point where, what's it called? I just need to stop planting things, but in my self-control, I'm like... Yeah, I'll just plant the cashews today. Everything else will be... And Carol chat. He's in the mood to chat. Nice. It would have been not so nice if he wasn't in the mood. Nope, nope. Get down, Gina. Is there going to be a cutscene down here? Nope. Buddy bursts into a huge grin. You kiss and then it's back to work. Let's see. Eggs. Oh. Oh, he left. Alright, let's get some stuff going. I don't think these are going to help me on my trip up. There's no cutscene here. But as always, is it good? Is it good, Carol? Have a chat. Let's talk more. Let's see if Int doesn't show up. I'm going to the moon. No. Because I mean, how many years is it? Let's see. I feel like I've been through quite a few cycles. Like several weeks worth of like material. There's several weeks worth of like toil. But he's always. Alright. Let's see. Let's discover what that's like. So freaky. Let's see. Does anyone appear? No, up here. That's just a place to sit. Hello. Are you ready to go to the moon? Say yes. Oh. Purchase ticket. Guess I have it now. How much more money do I have? I guess that just kind of goes into my pay. I already reached the threshold, so the game's kind of telling me to shove off. Huh. No entry while the lift is undocked. Please return later. Do I have to wait until evening, or? Because, yeah, I guess I would have to wait for this to kind of lower. Unless I have to wait for a day when they're launching areas. Let's see, let me try to jump on over to places, see what the reaction is. Say goodbye to Pony. I guess I'm ready. Hey Pony. Ayla, just give me a moment. Pony, we need to talk. I just need to... Wait, what's wrong? I just wanted to, I guess, say goodbye to your face. Oh, just my face? Huh. I don't like that you're crying. Makes me feel a little sick. Let's just... Why don't we... Sorry, Pony, I just wish I didn't have to leave. Well, I wish. You don't have to. You never give me a good reason. Can't stay here forever. Sure you can. Plenty of people do it. They just stop where they are. Just plop down, stay a while. It's not so bad here, is it? They can just comfort. Don't come over here. Please. It hurts a lot right now. You said it. Goodbye. Goodbye. Man, Pony is not a fan of Elvis. Hey Rachna, good to see you. Grab a seat, I'll be right with you. Can I grab something for you? Food's good today, just like yesterday, and tomorrow. I'm not gonna stay to eat today. I'm actually leaving soon. So, I wanted to say goodbye. Oh, wow. Wow. Finally happened for you. It was always your plan, right? It's great to hear. Yep. I kinda knew this was coming. You spelled new wrong. Could feel it in the air. Mind if I whip up a little goodbye dish? It won't take a moment. You can take it with you. Thanks. It's really thoughtful. Great. I've got some of it. Just give me a moment. I'm calling them Moon Hope Muffins. Because I hope you have a good moon life. I'm really gonna miss you. Anyway, you better get going. Till next time. Till next time. But as always, touch on all bases. It'll be embarrassing if all this happens before nighttime. Can't say goodbye to Int because it's not here. Carol. Ah, Rachna, hoped you might come in. I have something I want to give you, but I can't seem to find it. You're planning on leaving soon, I take it? I was notified about your immigration status validation. Yeah, I was just coming by to say goodbye. That means a lot to me. I was wondering, do you mind if I could come see you off? Sure, Carol. Excellent. You just come by and fetch me when you're ready to go. I'll be waiting here. Alright, I have 2 more places to go. Pony doesn't want to see me because what's it called? She was the one that was pressuring me to stay. I wonder what would have happened if you got with Elvis, because I think Elvis is like the other option where grasses grow, such a pain to trudge through. Ha. Let's see. Say goodbye to Marshall. Joanna told me in her last note she didn't remember this day. I remember so vividly. We took leave, went to the comm, photographer. I wonder if she would remember if she saw this photo. I think my greatest fear is that she'll forget our Earth and her time here. Still planning on going up there, aren't you? Came to say goodbye. I'm heading out soon. Of course. Good for you. Did you take this photo with you? I don't expect you to deliver it to Shawana. Your paths were to cross. But it can remind you of your time here, and of our Earth. Did you take it? Thank you. I'll take it. And if I see your daughter, I hope you get to meet her. My daughter loves it up there. Says there are whole swaths of young people your age. They're all working for the future of humanity, making great strides, she says. I'm excited for you, but you'll be missed. Right. I have until nightfall to make my way on over to Carol's house. Hopefully that's the case. It'd be really embarrassing if I cut off all those... If I tied up all those loose ends, if I pretty much cut things off with Tony, only to have to sleep and wake up another day and be like, oh. Right. Let's do it. Ragna, it wrenches my heart, Lowell, to see you. I'm also very excited for you. I'll miss you in all our chats. Bye. Please take care up there. Oh. I swung on by, but I have to walk there myself. It's embarrassing. What if I don't make it? See it inching. Come on, make it through the door. Make it through the door, it's the evening. Unless it just doesn't work like that. I think I have to wait a little. Just tail tucked between my legs. I guess I have to wait for the next day. I don't think it's down here. I think there's maybe specific days where they take you up to the moon. Alright, go to bed. The auto deposit's not active because I have my ticket. I guess I'll plant what I can. Or plant the caches at least. Oh wait, no. These are important. I have some belongings I should probably take with me. I know Pony hates me, but take my pets with me. Oh, don't go to bed. Picking up these matches. I seem to have plenty of money, so I'll at least be able to buy some, like, props and such. Oh, here. Ragna, wrenches my heart, but I'm happy to see you. Bye. Let's see, is this a day? I know there's specific days where there's a bit of a rush, but I don't know if those are the days where I have to go up to the moon. It's a really cute game, I think that's what's it called. It is nice to be able to kind of like I guess kind of pop in on Thursdays, kind of just like relax. I know the it is something where gradually I'm starting to get less and less like dialogue and such. And I do feel bad that like I'd like to visit the branch records. No, I feel like the game pretends that like I'm not leaving even though I told everyone I'm leaving. Up. That's my regular stream time. Yeah, it's not here. Let me at least see the calendar because I think that might be when I know exactly. Elevator landing, elevator depart. It's embarrassing. I think I might have to fester for an entire month. Let me see what festering for the month is like. Get rid of some of these. Need the caches. One, two, and three. I'm starting to run out of apples. It's oh, I can just rope around here too. Maybe Ent's back. Moon viewing. The mountaintop. Tonight, burgers and company. Carol. No. Maybe Marshall? All this time, I don't think I know where the mountain is. If Marie's coming. Ugh. Alright. I think I'm at decade 2. Good stuff. Unless it's a tree. Oh, these are trees, my bad. I was like, wait a second, are they dead? What did I do? Watching them just enough. No, just the goodbye. I bought the tickets too early, and now everyone's just looking at me like I'm a ghost. Oh shit, I have other things to contend with. I think the rice. There's a lot of rice here. Yeah. Let's see, is it going to work? I want to see if wowzers would be something I could incorporate. There we go. Alright. Alright. We did all this stuff before the green moon. Let's see what's during and after the green moon. The moment of truth. Oh, I think I need to swing by and see Carol first. Int! Int! You're back! I am. You came from the moon? Yeah, isn't that funny? You've been working to go there, and you were already there. Funny. Why'd you come back? I showed them how to make the tunnels. They wanted me to stay. They invited me to their program. They said I could have whatever I wanted. I want to go to my home. Oh shit. Let's see. I still have the afternoon. So let me at least say farewell to Ints. Because that was a mess. I can't believe it took until, what's it called? This moon landing stuff. For Int to come back. It took me having to like cut ties with just about everyone for Int to be like, yep, home. But now I can't commit to staying around because I chose to go to the moon. Alright, Ents. Say guy. Bye. Hey, Ent, how's it going? You're leaving? Yeah, I came to say goodbye. The moon still calls to you. I understand. You have to follow through. Maybe I'll try farming. It doesn't seem so hard. Isn't farming bad luck? Has it brought you bad luck? Well, not yet at least. Good luck. I want to see what Elvis is up to. I know Elvis is just gonna look at me like a ghost too. Felt like everything was so slow and then suddenly... Hello, Rachna. You ready to go up? I'd like to escort you to the gate. I'm ready. Excellent, let's depart. Really love this structure. Such a classic style, and it's so imposing. Or reassuring imposing. Well, here we are. Wanted to give you this. It's an Anarchean Medal of Bravery. It belonged to my brother. You remind me of him a little. He always prepared for a big leap. Thank you, Carol. You will be missed. Remembered. You, speak to any MC higher-ups about our town? A good word for me. Hello. I'll put a good word for you wherever I go, Carol. Very well. Wish you the best. Bye. Let's see, I know there's gonna be an ad break soon, so I'll be right back. I need to heat up some rice. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's wrap this up. Scan the ticket. Alright. Attention! Attention! Departure. Procedure is imminent. All noises and vibrations intended, unless otherwise noted. Departing in 3, 2, 1. Easy does it. We're on our way. Oh, just the toilet. Oh. Kinda just looks like that in the outside. Guess that's what everything looked like. Start sitting, contemplating my decisions. Everyone I left behind. Interact. Oh, this is buying an apple. And on TV. Let's see, I got Elvis's muffins. Different flowers from Pony. What's it called? Medal of Honor. Let me buy an apple. Yes, I'll sleep. Before the Green Moon by Turnfollow. Music by Scott Archer, Marissa Dates, Carter Ludwig. Design, art and audio by Carter Ludwig. Design, writing, and programming by Ian Ensley. Special thanks to Lane, Robin, Liz, Cynthia, Danny, Samantha, Jay, Yushin. Thank you for playing Turnfollow 2023. Guess this is what the moon looks like. Bathroom. Oh. I guess I'll sleep again. Attention, attention! We are approaching the web dock. Disembarking will commence section by section. Hang tight. For those in the outer cabins, the moon should be coming into view shortly. Ah, there it is. It's a place to buy more apples. Oh, that's it. That's what they meant by coming into full view. Huh. It is coming in slowly. Man, it's kind of odd that I guess I feel like I haven't quite processed that I'm finished with the game. But like, it's here. So I'll just kind of keep on trucking through this. I have to think about what to play next. I know what's it called. I still have I feel like probably I have the Tekken story mode and the Grand Blue Fantasy Versus story mode to go through. I don't want to play too much Pokemon. I don't want to. It's like it's kind of funny to be like I don't want to burn myself out in too much of it. but it is nice to, I guess, pop in on some other ones. Maybe Smash Brothers. Let me check. I have some Switch games over here just to kind of have them like in rotation. Let's see. My turn. I'm still going. I don't know if I could chip through Unicorn Overlord that much because I know I need to start like thinking about like my weekdays having like shorter games. Pokemon's a little easier because you can just chip away at it shortly and jump in. That's the extent of it. Attention, attention! Disembarking beginning in sections B through Orange. Cabin doors will open automatically. Stand clear. Follow the lights, follow the lights. Shuttle boarding begins in 100 minutes. Restaurants are open until 20 minutes before final boarding. Follow the lights, follow the lights. Oh, that's it. I guess I'm here. The very end. Did it drop you in the main menu again? Yep. What does continue look like? Attention, attention! Departure procedure is imminent. All noises and vibrations intended unless otherwise noted. Departing in 3, 2, 1. Easy does it, we're on our way. Oh. Oh, this is back to this scene. What does the main menu look like? I guess I would have to start. I'd probably have to like go in and delete some of it. I guess that's probably just it. Like, you have to kind of just maybe refresh it by either deleting the save or just kind of. Maybe it's one of those things where it's kind of like Undertale, where you're not really supposed to play it at the end, or you're not supposed to play it at like once you get. Oh, hi Zach Lucky, how's it going? Thank you so much. It's so surreal. Like, what's it called? Thinking about how far or how far I've come since I hit affiliate. Like, I had let's see, I started around January of 2023 and didn't hit affiliate until that November when I got my what's it called? I went from being a PNG to a live 2D. I was really blessed. What's it called? I had a lot of support on my way to affiliate, where the month I got it, or the month I was able to like acquire it, like a dear wonderful like VTuber named Uzi Osborne, or Uzi, helped me out quite a lot and tried to like support. I guess kind of like boost a lot of my streams so that I'd be able to like, I guess kind of get like enough of an audience to be able to have a steady affiliate. Because I know it's a bit on the light side a lot of my streams, but I find it to be like a nice little place where you can kind of just like kick up your feet and relax. Like, kind of come in, go out. I feel like it's like a nice little saloon or a meeting place. I'm just kind of like the bartender that's just like, what will it be today, partner? I guess that's what I really liked about my, I guess, initial like, I guess, kind of thing as an alien, where my first thing was being in like, I guess, an alien cafe owner, where it kind of just feels like you're stopping in the cafe, just popping in, coming out. I wanted to boost it up to being like a radio DJ because it had like a lot of like punch to it, and I still kind of roll with that. But I also really like to keep the cafe motif as well. So I incorporate it as like a in the daytime I'm at the cafe and at the nighttime I'm like moonlighting as a radio DJ. But it's nice to be able to do all this and be able to get all this up and running. It feels like a blessing to be able to like have hit affiliate, but also because I hit affiliate, like I have like things that you can interact with. Because I think the thing that bothered me quite a bit, like starting out, was that I didn't have like things that you could redeem or like ways that you can interact. Like it felt like something where I'd always feel terrible because like there wasn't that many like immersive sort of things that helped you kind of interact with it. Like, it's like doing things for like, let's say like I feel like subs aren't like a major priority for me, or at least they weren't compared to like getting a lot of like things like redeems and such. Because I at least wanted to give people an option to like be able to throw stuff into the chat or throw stuff in, and like I would just either hear it or have to do it, like a little participation, like kind of stuff. I feel like that was a lot more important to me in hitting affiliate compared to like, oh man, you're moving up and what's it called? You can like, what's it called? Get like paid for stuff. I'm like, I feel like the stuff like ads or payments, like that's not so much like something that I want to do streaming for in comparison to just kind of building sort of like a virtual saloon or virtual like bar cafe that you could just kind of swing by, watch some funny video game stuff, and then head out. But one of the things that was really nice is playing a lot of Before the Green Moon, because I think that was like a nice little kind of just, I guess, like a little buffer in between, like a little something calming between like now and the weekend. So it's been really nice to dip into that. But I will be looking into playing something new on Thursdays so that I'll be able to at least give off something. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, whether it's gonna be something that's really exciting or really like high energy, or maybe something else that's a little more relaxing. I'll have to look into it and see. I'll have to look into some of the games I got and see what would be good to be able to like show off. Or at least something that I'd be able to stream for like maybe an hour, hour and a half max. Because usually my weekdays are a little quieter. So something that I could probably just like, whether it be like a fighting game or like something where it's not like a long RPG thing, because I feel like that would work better on my weekends. But for weekdays, it'd be nice to be able to incorporate just a little something to kind of poke around. I have to see what's on my Switch, what's on my PS4, what's on Steam. But what's it called? I know it's a much earlier stream next week. It's gonna be the same, like kind of just uh like Thursdays at 5, I believe. Because today was like Thursday at 3. But I am looking forward to what the next week might bring. This Saturday I'll be doing more of the Somnium Files, but I think I might take off on Sunday to be able to visit some family. But in case this is your first time, or if you're watching the VOD for the first time, I'm Rachna Roka, an alien from beyond the stars. What makes me an alien? One is these eyes, but the second one is this beauty mark. So when I poke this beauty mark and I poke the mic, I can send out all kinds of positive vibes waiting for the weekend. Alright. Until next time, this Saturday, I'll be seeing you all. Bye.